Ever get one of those invitations you just can't ignore? Like you know something big is going down.
Oh, absolutely. That's Detective Ellie Bennett's situation right from the start of Shadows of the Meridian.
The first 9 chapters really grabbed me, so today we are diving deep into the Meridian Circle.
I think it's a great place to start, really get a grasp on them, who they are, their goals, and how our protagonists bring them down.
It's like classic thriller material, wouldn't you say?
Totally. You've got that dark and rainy, almost gothic city, Ravenbrook. Then you have Ellie, our detective, and she gets this mysterious invitation.
And bam, she's caught in this web of conspiracy.
It goes even deeper than that, though, right? This time it's personal.
Oh, for sure. We were talking about her brother, Michael. He's gone missing, and it's all tied back to this Meridian Circle.
And this isn't just some random disappearance, is it? We figure out pretty quickly that the Meridian Circle is behind Michael vanishing, and not just him.
Right. It seems like a lot of other people have disappeared under mysterious circumstances, too.
It's like, what gets me about this group, their MO, is how they go after these brilliant minds. Like Michael, he's got this incredible talent, and they just swoop in and promise him the world.
Yeah, they offer him greatness, a chance to change the world, and then boom, they exploit him.
Exactly. They take his talents, his passion, and use it for these shady projects, stuff that's ethically,
Wow.
well, you know.
It's scary to think about how easily someone, especially someone very driven, could get pulled in like that. Do you think any of us would fall for something like that under the right or wrong circumstances?
I don't know. It makes you think. And then there's Gabriel. He pops up,
Yeah.
and you think, okay, is this guy an ally?
Right. Is he there to help Ellie? But then...
And then you've got his past, shrouded in mystery, and his motives are all over the place. You start to wonder, is he friend or foe? Or maybe a little of both.
every time you think you have him figured out, the story throws a curveball, makes you question everything, and then there is that big reveal.
Oh yeah, talk about betrayal. The moment you find out Ellie's own police chief, Reynolds, is a top dog in the Meridian Circle.
It throws you for a loop. Suddenly, it's not just a missing persons case, it's so much bigger.
And it really raises the stakes, right? I mean, this organization has its claws deep everywhere if they can infiltrate the police like that.
It's scary how much power they have, how much danger Ellie is actually in.
It shows how easily even those in positions of authority can be corrupted when you think about it.
Seriously. It reminds us that things aren't always what they seem.
Definitely. But through all of this, we start to understand what the Meridian Circle is really after.
And it's chilling, isn't it? This isn't about a quick buck or some local power grab. We are talking about control. Global control.
Project Eclipse, that's their endgame. A global surveillance network that would make even Orwell nervous.
The scary part is if they succeed, privacy as we know it is finished. Kaput.
And Michael, he's the key. His expertise in encryption is what they need to make Project Eclipse a reality.
He's unwittingly paving the way for this dystopian future, where everyone is being watched, controlled, manipulated.
It makes you wonder where the line is, you know?
Yeah.
How far would someone go in the name of progress? And who gets to decide what that even means?
It really makes you think about all the data out there, you know, and how easily it could be used against us. Like, we are just one big target.
That's what makes Michael's story so powerful. Even though he is trapped, he never gives up. He uses his skills, the very ones they're exploiting, to fight back.
He plants that data packet, right, like a digital time bomb.
Exactly. All the evidence, their crimes, names, everything hidden deep in their servers.
Waiting to blow their whole operation wide open. But how do they even begin to get that information out? It's not like they can just send an email.
This is where Ellie steps up, big time.
Wow.
She's not one to sit on the sidelines. She wants in on the action.
She infiltrates their logistics hub. Talk about risky.
Dodging guards, high-tech security systems, it's like something out of Mission Impossible.
Ellie is one brave and resourceful woman, but she doesn't do it all alone, does she?
No. We've got Eleanor, right? Gabriel's tech whiz contact.
She's amazing, Elena Amy. She really proves that even characters who don't get top billing can be total game changers.
It's like that in the real world too, isn't it? Cybersecurity, the digital world, it's so complex.
Yeah.
We rely on experts, people with specialized knowledge. But just when you think, okay, they are about to pull this off.
The architect enters the picture.
Yeah, talk about a plot twist.
Yeah.
This is the mastermind behind it all, the puppet master pulling all the strings.
The Meridian Circle, they're just pawns in his game. It makes you wonder, are we all just pawns in someone else's game?
And here's the thing about the architect. They aren't motivated by greed or power, at least not in the traditional sense. They actually believe they are doing good, making the world a better place.
Even if it means sacrificing individual freedoms.
Exactly. They're the hero of their own story, even if it means becoming the villain of everyone else's. That's what makes them truly terrifying, wouldn't you say? And then there's Project Phoenix.
The architect's backup plan. Even if they fail, the Meridian Circle is designed to rise again.
Stronger and even more decentralized, like a hydra. Cut off one head and two more grow back. It goes from stopping one organization to battling an entire ideology.
An ideology that seeks to control us all from the shadows. And that fight, that battle, it leads them to the Citadel.
Tucked away in the Swiss Alps, the Meridian Circle's untouchable fortress, their financial nerve center.
And they have to get in, get what they need, and get out before it's too late.
Because, of course, there's a self-destruct sequence. They're literally running for their lives with the clock ticking down.
Talk about an edge-of-your-seat moment, right? You're just waiting to see if they make it out alive.
But even with the clock ticking down, the whole place about to blow, you can see Ellie and her team aren't giving up.
They've put too much on the line, come too far. There's no way they are letting the Meridian Circle win.
They have this incredible drive, this belief in something bigger than themselves. I think that's what gets them through,
I agree. That inner strength, that hope, it's really inspiring. And in the end, they do escape, right as the Citadel is crumbling down around them.
Ooh, what a close one. But they get away with the Black Ledger, those financial records.
All that evidence, it's enough to bury the Meridian Circle for good.
You would think so, wouldn't you? They lost their network, their leaders are caught, Project Eclipse, done. But something tells me this isn't over.
Yeah, there's that lingering feeling, right? Like maybe the threat isn't really gone, just changing. Then we get that introduction to the Aegis Initiative.
It's almost like the Meridian Circle is this phoenix, ready to rise from the ashes. It really makes you think, in a world like ours where technology is always evolving,
can we ever really outrun those who want to exploit it, to control us?
it's a question we all have to grapple with. So as you keep reading Shadows of the Meridian, I want you to consider, what lengths would you go to protect your freedom? Are you ready to face the shadows in your own world?
That's something for everyone to think about. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the world of Shadows of the Meridian. We'll be back soon with another exciting deep dive into something new. Until then, keep exploring. And remember, sometimes the greatest mysteries are closer than we think.